Hello, welcome back to a new series. We are starting one of the games on my bucket list of Unicorn Overlord. I picked up the demo for this game when it was just a demo and fell absolutely in love with it because it's a game that has the ogre battle style tactical strategy, but has the gorgeous Vanillaware sound and graphical fidelity. You will notice that I have a guest hanging out up in the corner.
Hello.
Zeron is a good friend of mine and also a fellow streamer, and I will hopefully remember to put his information into the description of any videos that he shows up in.
Oh, and it's always, a future Jason and Zeron's problem. Don't worry about it, right?
No, we won't worry about it. This is going to be a long play of this game that is absolutely on my bucket list that I deleted my save files for because I didn't finish this game last time. Mostly because of the fact that 50 other games came out and also the world started going straight to hell. Don't worry about it. This is not going to be as serious of a long play as some of my other long play attempts. There may be different co-hosts on any given day. It is largely just I go to my stream Discord and say, who wants to co-host a game with me? And whoever shows up just gets to be here. Gets to have a perch somewhere in the walls. So it might be just Zero, it might be somebody else, it might be several someones, it might be just me alone. Who knows? The only thing I know for sure is that I will finish this game because I really, really want to. Anyways, let's get started.
Sounds good.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmore. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can, a sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
I'm surprised these lines aren't also voiced.
Be awesome if they were.
We've no time to falter. With me! On your guard!
Does this suit you?
Ready yourself!
Great crash of the land. I shall protect you. We shall see our duty through. I trust you.
How's this? Cornea shall never cave!
Ah, those beautiful tutorial stats.
I have you!
Okay, so like I've yet to play it yet, but is it just this part that you don't actually control what the characters do, or is it
Witness
all the
royal
battles?
blade.
This is... This game is actually an auto-battler.
I am your shield.
Okay, okay.
When we get into our character setup proper, you will actually see that you are to give your characters basically an algorithm that they follow. Do this, unless this, then do this.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Strike them!
It is very similar to, like, the original Ogre Battle that premiered on the Super Nintendo,
Is yours.
Sega Saturn, PlayStation era.
I must
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
on.
This system definitely refines it quite a bit. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, I can absolutely show you.
Okay, okay.
So, she's going to use Brandish as, like, her attack. Unless she sees flying, then she's going to use Vertical Edge. If Gailey sees a full column, he's going to use Honed Spear because it pierces and will attack both members of that column. Otherwise, he's going to use Javelins, so on and so forth.
Destiny awaits.
I'm not going to get too in-depth with it now because I don't
Oh,
keep
yeah,
any
yeah,
of these
yeah.
characters anyway.
Yeah, but that kind of gives it's a little touch of what it does, but I understand now.
Seize her.
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest, and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further.
has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornia's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. 10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Oh, God, I love this game.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to
There's
play
just
it
no stopping
sometime.
you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Zenoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornia are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as I...
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert
I
the
apologize
town.
if you
We'd
hear
best
my
find him
cat
and
in
get
the
to harbor.
background.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
Oh, you just wanted to be on the recording too.
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Cat's just a surprise co-host.
I had to sneak up and let him out. Alright, it's time for some combat.
Woohoo!
Allied units can be deployed from any place. Any blue base. Any place.
The day will be ours.
Deploying a unit consumes a valor point. And we can get them back by defeating enemies, liberating stuff, being good guys.
Nice.
Alright.
Time is at hand.
So we select move, we say we want to fight these guys. Battles will play out automatically. When a combatant's turn arrives, they will use one of their active skills. It consumes an orange crystal known as an action point. Passive skills, the blue crystals, will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit.
Let me. Light.
Good.
Neither unit is fully defeated. The side with the lower percentage HP remaining is the loser. Which shunts them back and also immobilizes them for a little bit, which is extremely important. They're waiting, so we get a first strike, so we're gonna go first no matter what.
Nice. That's actually really cool.
A fine job. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. The path is set. 'Tis ours now.
Liberating facilities gives you valor points, which are important, and that'll be discussed more at length later. And it'll also act as somewhere that we can deploy someone, if we had someone.
Sure thing. You got it. So, what next? Ready. On it.
This is not going to end well for Lex.
I was gonna say, I mean, I would have been like, hey, I need assistance, not go run off by myself.
Sorry. Damn it.
Well, this is why we get our our paladin buddy.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you. By your word.
So this is predicting that Lex is gonna die, but since Joseph's nearby, this is predicting a totally different story.
Hold fast. I am with you.
I have you.
The battle is won. For the liberation.
And he's like, damage? What damage? I was just healed. The shade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
We are still in our lovely little tutorial.
Okay, well, we know that that character did not die during the fight, since he's standing right there.
All right, there's the time limit. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just
Yes, sir.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Come then.
I shall hold nothing.
Your villainy ends here.
we're gonna go ahead and let these two do the fight because they're gonna be okay. And I very much want the XP going to somebody who isn't already level 20.
Right, yeah.
We march on.
I think that cure would have done better if she had waited till after the second
Gaze
hit.
upon the face of your demise.
You face me.
I shall hold nothing.
While true, she's set up to do the cure as a reaction. The first time she sees somebody take a hit, she will cure them.
Yeah.
Glory to the liberation. A trivial undertaking.
To me. Come then.
That's not going to end well for him. Ah, because they are spear bearers, so they're actually going to hit both Elaine and Scarlet. So let's just, we're just going to make it a less target-rich environment for them.
Stand true. I fight in me yet. For the liberation.
You face me.
This, however, will end very well for us.
A fine job.
fine bout. The time is at hand. Onward.
I'm up. You got it.
Come then.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, whelp. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it. Not today!
We march on. Your villainy ends here.
Positive side is that...
It gets healed again.
Yep. Hoplites take very little physical damage.
Easy now.
But that's okay, because we have, you know, Magician.
Good. Another step forward.
Hey, we got a level up.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
You face me.
You couldn't have hit for one more damage?
Right?
Oh, that's fine, because at least, you know what? Lex's unit hasn't had a chance to do anything. He can have
Let's
some
say it gives
XP.
Lex's unit a chance to get some XP, so...
Healing.
Score one for Lex.
Take notes, Lex.
Even when she levels up, she taunts him. Great.
Done and dusted.
Score directly changes how much reward you get for each map.
One
Oh, okay.
such as I, brought low by the corneate vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the Iron Wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
To be fair, when the world is full of magic and everything, and a family heirloom, even the one that proves birthright of a royalty, is rarely just
and how
that.
Yep.
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... no, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Exposition. Alright, so this is where we get to choose our difficulty. This normal is the difficulty that they ideally want you to play on. This is the one that the game is based around. Story is for those who don't have much of a mind for this style of game, who are more focused on the actual story than the gameplay mechanics. Nothing wrong with choosing this if this is what you want. It's not what I'm here for. Then there's tactical for players who are familiar with strategy games. And then there is expert, which will very much push you. There is a difficulty beyond expert, but it requires you to beat the game on expert first. And that difficulty is called True Zenoiran. It is expert, except it is a little bit more cruel, and it adds in the fact that if any of your characters finish a combat at 0 hit points, they are dead. Full on, removed from your save file, permanently dead. I want to challenge myself, but I also don't feel like being cruel about it, so we will be playing on tactical.
Yeah.
And I can hear Mira in the back of my head gasping that I didn't choose the hardest difficulty.
You know, as soon as she sees this, she's gonna be like, "You didn't?"
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe! I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renaud.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
Unfortunately, there is no Torval.
Still, It rankles the mind.
Oh my god.
I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renaud, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renaud?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We want after Renaud, we've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we are able.
Housecarls are excellent attackers who can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage. We lose if that command post is captured. We win when we kill Alban.
Alrighty.
We shall listen to their explanation for those who have not seen this game before. Cavalry classes, such as Clives, are quite effective when facing enemy infantry. As such, you may always call upon them to dispatch infantry in your path. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units and can traverse stages swiftly due to their high mobility. Danger lies around every turn of the battle. But the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Boasting great shields, armor, and high physical defense, hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies. If you're asking me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me in the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thieves have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row. Generally speaking, you'll find it best to place your sturdiest fighters on the front row while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Look upon the following formations of examples of how you may wish to deploy. The Lord in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks, while the Knight in the back row cuts down enemy infantry. The Lord and Hoplite will share the burden of enemy attacks, and the Lord will heal when he uses Lean Edge. The Thief in the front row will draw and evade enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back row can focus purely on offense.
Interesting.
Because I have a couple of extra characters. Unfortunately, I don't have my priestess, so I could get Hodrick in here to be tanky, or I could tank for Clive. Or I could just bring in Travis and have him be an evasion tank. And I am only allowed to have two characters per unit for now. And I don't even have access to here, so I I am going to go ahead and put somebody in here anyway, just because we can.
I'm gonna guess as you progress, you get the ability to put more people in one formation.
They will be ours.
Correct.
They will know what hit them. On it.
Come then.
I'm ready to hit something. Sorry.
Unexpected critical ain't great, but long thrust is fantastic, and it's why I'm so happy that Chloe goes first.
Are you okay?
And then a little bit of first aid is nice at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Alright. We're going to demand Lex finish the job here, but we're going to give a command for Elaine to go after this unit, just in case.
You don't stand a chance.
And they are going to succeed in that, so that's good. And I think she still gets her first aid as a reaction.
That's how it's done. See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
It's a very unimpressive level.
Right?
We have the Fire Emblem style random levels and...
No stopping now.
Alright. But I think we can just continue. We close enough to have a swap? We are.
This one's mine.
So we'll let Lex and Chloe continue along here.
Are you okay?
No stopping now.
Engaging in battle consumes the stamina seen on the unit's shield to the right. Units with no stamina will be unable to move. A unit's starting stamina is determined by its leader. This is the way to keep you from taking one unit and only using that one unit the entire game.
I'm up.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You do want to kind of use all your other units, because... Yeah, especially if you focus on one unit and it dies, you are fucked.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we shall continue. We are going to kill these guys off. With first strike, we're going to win before anything can even happen, so...
Good. Victory grows ever closer.
And now we're going to take this unit, and we're going to tell them to take the harbor, just because they are trying to summon reinforcements. We have a Valor, so we are now allowed to deploy a third unit, so we shall bring out Joseph's unit.
Service of the royal family.
As a just in case, we're going to have them move down here and just be ready, but I don't want to send them into combat if I can avoid it.
As expected.
Right, which makes sense.
Because with Joseph being level 20, he's an XP sponge.
And while it may be nice to use him, you don't want to lose that XP because you're probably going to lose him later.
Even if I don't lose him, having somebody who's level 20 dramatically reduces the XP that anybody else earns.
Yeah.
Alright, you are no longer attempting to summon reinforcements. You are attempting to heal. And that's fine by me.
You face me.
We've got some good tanks if he's only ever taking 1 damage from everything.
Right?
The time is at hand.
So we're gonna take this garrison.
For the liberation.
We get some stamina back. We get an item. And notice that now he's sitting there healing. It's taking up time, but... Alright.
Well, not only that, you get your actions back, too.
Yes.
On it.
Now, this is the goal over here. This finishes
Right.
the map. But there's a couple of ways we can go about this. Which is why we're going to divide and conquer.
We march.
Well, plus if you get to those other areas, isn't that other areas for you to liberate, which gives you more stuff anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it turns out that spear bearers are really good against cavalry. And they also have piercing attacks in the form of a column. But Elaine and Hodrick here are not set up in a line, and they'll be just fine.
Right.
To me. Your villainy ends here.
So this is going to be a very one-sided combat, because even though they could go after Elaine, they probably won't.
We march on.
The bridge counts as a stronghold, so even though we won, we're the ones who were shunted back, but that's fine.
The path is set.
Because we're still healthy.
Come then. A fine job. A fine bout.
Facilities such as towns and bridges have a variety of garrison effects. Battles are now skippable.
Okay.
Not that we're going to be skipping battles, because if something goes bad, we want to know why something goes bad.
Tis ours now.
The benefit of this bridge is that we don't consume stamina when we fight here.
You don't stand a chance.
So pretty much best for you to wait on it and
Mhm.
let them come to you. Yep.
Because even if they...
Ow!
Oh, that's not ideal.
That's bad.
Fortunately, they can only swing once. This is why we have revival orbs.
I just want to sleep.
Now, since we are playing on tactical, we are limited to how many items we can use in a single combat. That number is 10. On normal, there is no limit. But we're not
Okay.
playing on normal because I didn't want to. Just in case things go awry, I am going to send Joseph down here so that way he can hop in anywhere he is needed.
Villainy ends here.
Though this fight looks like it's not going to go too poorly for Elaine and Hodrick. kind of tickled.
Come then.
And the fast forward button also works in combat, which is great. Because I don't want to skip the combat, but I do want to hasten it a little bit.
Yeah.
I am mildly concerned about... Oh, no, they're going to be fine.
I am yours to command, Your Highness.
I'm ready to hit something.
Parting blow's gonna hurt, but first aid is fine.
That's how it's done. This one's mine.
First strike means that we're gonna win this one and get the free healing that comes with it. Because the passive of healing just happens anyway. And then if we are lucky, we might be able to go ahead and also get them before... before they become active again.
Yes.
You don't stand a chance.
Which means that we're gonna just end up in full health afterwards. The only thing I'm concerned about is that they are getting a little bit tired.
That's how it's done. In service of the crown.
I'll take it. That's a good level.
Told you I'm awesome.
Alright, now... how good is this going to... Oh, that's very good.
Ooh.
That's very favorable for us.
I'm ready to hit something.
Oh, her first aid's a little bit better. I guess first aid actually is based off of attack score, which is weird, but okay. I'm going to let you continue to go in, because you need to. This is going to be the end of you, so fine.
I've much room to improve.
Unfortunate.
I must never yield.
Not exactly great either.
Well fought.
We will continue to let things happen as they are happening. This is going to be another dead unit, which is fine.
Okay, so we know that Lex's unit is going to get to 0 in the next battle. Will they still be able to move to get to the garrison?
I do not believe so, unless it counts them as being able to get into the garrison because they just liberated it.
Victory grows ever closer.
Worst case scenario, they have to take a little nap before they garrison. Which is fine, we have plenty of time left on the time limit.
This one's mine.
Healing.
No stopping now. Just leave it to Lex.
That's another empty level.
I've got to stop for a few. Ready.
Alright, we'll just set him to rest.
That's what I was going to say. There's been a lot of empty levels.
More reinforcements are coming, which means that... how many are you summoning? Just the one. That's fine.
Sure thing. Yes, sir. One for the good guys.
Dew of Strength.
Come then.
Ah, yes, one of the permabuff items. Well, this is going to be embarrassing because you sent a single dude. All right.
A fine bout. We march.
Now I need to actually just go ahead and... That's going to be unfortunate.
Path
All right.
set.
Maybe we send
Awaiting
some
your
help.
command. Very well.
Barring a critical, this isn't going to end the fight.
Right, yeah.
Hold fast.
And then you get to swing again. It won't kill, but...
You're done for. Glory to the liberation.
Sure, you're going to be fine. You can now use Valor skills. Alright, I want you to just
As you wish.
chill here.
Time is with us, should we only keep our focus.
We're going to use Valorous Order, which consumes 3 Valor,
Stronger than ever.
but it gives plus 20 defense, plus 20 damage dealt. And then we're going to use another one because we're here, and we're going to use Royal Order, which is going to give us double XP for 1 battle.
Excellent.
Nice.
Your villainy ends here. Apologies, but I fear we lack the time for pleasantries.
Figures. Let's get it over with then.
We march on.
Just a little bit. Wow!
Tempered in cruel flames of war.
Boy, that makes up for... Yeah, that's more the kind of level we want to see.
That's an awesome level.
Another step forth.
Damn.
Well fought.
So, notice the time bonus. We spent 1 minute and 26 seconds out of our 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's just how much time you will have on the world map, not counting combats, not counting all the time it's paused. You actually do not have a lot of time to do these maps.
Yeah, I see that.
Time reaching 0 is an instant failure state.
Alone, are you? What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now. But with all the time about him, never could have done without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have, please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy, at least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type, as long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I had heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crown brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. King-making's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
Now that we've settled matters here, we move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest across the banner of the liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
All right, time to edit our Herald. It's only going to get more complicated from there. Especially the fact that you get to make one of those for literally every character.
Oh, okay.
And to think, we're still in the tutorial.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have barely scratched the surface of this game. This is still the tutorial.
Nice.
To give you an idea of how ridiculous this game is, the whole thing with killing Emperor Galerius, that's the halfway mark of the game.
Sorry, what?
Actually successfully killing him is the halfway point in the game.
Wow.
Yeah, so for those who are hoping for a nice long Let's Play, buckle up. You're going to have a great time. But for now, this has been a lovely tutorial/exposition episode. So, thank you very much if you've watched through the whole thing. And while you're at it, why not check out some of the other playlists that I've got going? And then remember to like, comment, subscribe, pet your cats, take your vitamins, drink some water, wash behind your ears. All the other things that all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Also, I'm going to add the pressure to make sure that I remember to get Zaron's info for the description of this episode. You should go into the info and go to all of Zaron's stuff and go follow him at his places where he makes content. No pressure. No pressure whatsoever.
You get to see me and my wonderful let's play of Pokemon and what I'm subjugating myself to.
For now, though, thank you again for watching, and I will see you next game.